Hey everyone, it's Michael from Notefolds, and today I'm going to do a tutorial / review on some products from Sizzix. First we have the silicone rubber pad here, and then we also have the impressions pad. And what these are used for is using some of your Spellbinders. You can use these, and you see how it's got some cutouts inside. When you run it through your Big Shot with this, it actually makes the paper embossed, such as this. So I'm going to show you how that works and also give you a little review on this set. To start, we're going to pick a Spellbinder that has some punch through in it, and you can see on this one it's got these leaves punched through, and we're just going to run it through our Big Shot like we normally would. So we'll put the cutting edge down, put our top plate in, and then just go ahead and run that through. And then once it's out the other side, instead of punching the paper out of the Spellbinder, we're going to actually leave it in there. So be really careful when you're removing the paper around it. Okay, so there you can see we've actually left the paper inside the Spellbinder. So now what we're going to do is, let's bring this back around, take off our cutting pads, and we're going to flip back tab 2. So turn that one all the way back. So we only have tab 1. And we're going to start by placing our cutting surface down just to protect that tab. And then we're going to place the Spellbinder face up, so the cutting points are facing up with that paper still inside. Then we will take the silicone rubber pad and we're going to put that over the top. And then finally, we'll take the impressions pad, which is that black piece, and put that on top of the silicone. And now we can run the whole thing through as soon as it grips it here. Okay, go ahead and run that through. And what you're going to notice is that the silicone pad is going to kind of move around in there, and that's okay. It'll snap back into place. All right, so it's all the way through. We're going to take off the impression pad. We'll take off the silicone. And it's going to be really staticky. You can see it's all covered in little bits of paper, but that's okay. But like I said, it's going to be really staticky. And then finally, we'll take off the Spellbinder piece and just go ahead now and we're going to punch that paper out. And you may have to use a tool to help you get it out, especially if it's a smaller Spellbinder. So this one is coming out okay. And just be really careful not to tear it because the paper will be really pressed in there. And you can see this is kind of a delicate embellishment with the stem of our leaves. Okay, so there we've got it all the way out. And now you should be able to see the embossed part of the leaves on there. I'll show you some other ones that I ran through the Big Shot earlier. Now here are some other pieces that I ran through the Big Shot with the impression pad, different Spellbinder pieces. So here's the leaves that I did earlier. Here we have a flower, and let me just pull this up so you can see a little bit better. You should be able to see kind of the embossing effect that came through there. You can see this has a big cutout in the center. Here's some other leaves from the same pack these came from. And then we also have this tag here, and it's got the places for the brads to go through. But then you can see you've got this big cutout area there. And then you should be able to see on this page that we've got that nice rounded place there. Perfect spot for your sentiment. And then you could also maybe do some daubering around the edges. And then finally we have this set from our favorite, the Cherry Blossom set. And that was really what drove us to do the embossing. So that's pretty much how you use the silicone pad and the impressions pad from Sizzix with your Big Shot. They give kind of a subtle effect, so I'm not too sure that this is a must-have for your craft room. It does provide an interesting effect to kind of jazz up some of those old Spellbinders that you may have gotten tired with. So if you're looking to do that, I think it's worthwhile, but otherwise I think this is something that you could wait on. your money could probably be better spent buying another set of Spellbinders. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and tutorial, and look forward to seeing your comments below.